Now let's go ahead and start looking at all the buttons that we get out of the box. So out of the box, we get the ability to select different element types. So you have paragraph, H1, H2, H3, H4. So you can just go ahead in here and select, well, I just want that to be an H or not. That's what you may have to do. We can have a look at source. Let's take a look. All right, well, this is a perfect example of just cleaning things up. So what we can do is if we look at the source here, you can see that things are just kind of all over the shop. This is nicely handled. We've got a paragraph, but then what we can do is select all of it, and this clean format is meant to work, but it's not. So let me just quickly paste that in again and double check. And is this kind of working? Yeah, it is. But you can see that this probably just needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. Let's just chuck this in. And we can put that in there, and that's a bit better. All right, so we've got the source. All right, now if we want this to be an H2, we can select that and just select H2, and that is an H2. Another thing that CKEditor supports, and this is actually pretty cool, is that you can use Markdown shorthand. So if you want this to be an H2, you can put in # space, switches it to a H2. If you want it to be an H3, put in 3 hashes, and it switches it to an H3. So that is pretty cool. Okay. I think this is very common in a lot of editors these days, the ability to just use Markdown shorthand to kind of format your content. Because I really do think in this age of AI, I feel like Markdown's having a bit of a resurgence, because I don't know about you, but whenever I get AI to generate content for me, I always get it to generate it in Markdown or CSV, because then I can easily grab it and do whatever I want with it, which is pretty cool. Then if we select a piece of text, we can make it bold, we can italicize it. We can also let's put in a bit of block text. If you want, make a block, that's fine. The other thing you can do is also add links. Now, Drupal CMS comes with a module called LinkIt. So if we click on here, you will see that we have this autocomplete. So what we can do is we can search for content and link directly to it. Now, Drupal core doesn't have this out of the box. You have to install the LinkIt module, but Drupal CMS comes with it out of the box, which is very good because LinkIt is used absolutely everywhere. So we can come along in here. What's an event? There you go. We can then link to the events page, and we're done.